So today, we are playing the Reaper, and we are playing an awesome underrated build, which is the Serpent Staff and the Cauldron together to do crazy things just like this. Yeah, straight up, we're stacking up crazy amounts of poison. 90 poison, still going, 124 poison. Yeah, that poison is exponential, 162 poison by the way. But hey, check this run out, let me know what you think of this build. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to some rank games with the Reaper and see just what I can do today. Early deck of cards I will definitely be taking. Let's take our Lover's card, let's take a big old banana. Now we have 3 gold here, which means we can't exactly get a weapon. So let's go ahead and take some Walrus Tusk, that's going to be a little bit of DPS. Now I'm going to roll. Looking for a sword, also a blueberries here, so we could go for a magic torch. But let's take the whetstone as well, a little bit of DPS increase. We also need to find a leather bag. Now this could be a bit rough because we're going up against another Reaper. But we should have done a lot of damage with our Lover's card. That spike's going to be a little bit of damage as well. And we should be able to stack up that poison to finish him off. However, I could be wrong. It's going to be close. And yeah, I was wrong. Unfortunately, Reaper, the worst case scenario for us. Straight up. Let's take our sword. Let's take our torch. Let's take our blueberries. And I do want to take this whetstone. Now, we don't exactly have any storage left, so we kind of have to continue on like this. Is there a better setup we can do? Well, I'm pretty sure the best setup we can do is something like this. Now, we'll probably take out the blueberries because the blueberries are going to be doing 0. And the whetstone adds a little bit of DPS. Yeah, the blueberries just gives mana, and we've no real use for mana right now. We're looking to craft up that magic torch. But let's continue on. Let's see what we can do. Flicking that poison. Our opponent will have a lot of DPS with this stuff here, but yeah. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Not too bad here. Now that is a magic staff. Right here. Do we stack the torch? Just take magic staff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually... I'm going to buy the broom. I'm going to buy the mana orb. Actually, we're a little bit short here, so... Let's sell the whetstone then. Let's take the magic staff. Now, I kind of want to add in our magic torch, which means I'm going to sell our Walrus Tusk. Do we sell our Flight Garrick? I'm going to sell our Flight Garrick here, which is a bit crazy to me. But we are going to be adding in our torch. Let's add in our blueberries then as well. Actually, add it in here because it is a faster trigger speed. Actually, what we could do is move this out altogether. Yeah, that's much better because then everything in the storage coffin triggers multiple times. So we'll see. Can we beat this Berserker with that Dragon Skin armor, which is going to be tough to beat because they're going to have tons of armor in that battle rage. But we put them in battle rage already, which is not too bad here. But they take so much less damage. And they have so much armor that they could win here, but no. Amazing here. We actually had the DPS to finish them off. Second pair of blueberries I will definitely be taking because that's doubling our mana output. Now I'm going to roll. Do we actually want more Lover's cards? I'll take it for now. Yeah. I'll roll then. Now we could go Mana Thirst. Could try to go Mana Thirst here. It's also pretty decent with the Lover's card. Yeah. I think we do take it. So we're going to move on. So now with 2 blueberries, we doubled our mana outputs basically. Which means every 6 seconds we're actually scaling damage because we have to wait for 6 seconds. Yeah, right now we scale up. And it's close, but yeah, we managed to get there. Really awesome. We sell our torch? Yeah, we sell our torch here. We take our Hunger Blade, that's going to be Vampirism. Vampirism doesn't work with Magic Staff because it's a ranged weapon. Also could take a leather armor. I'm going to roll here. More blueberries? Hell yeah. Flip this here, blueberries in here, and let's take our blueberries. Now this technically isn't tripling our output because it's not actually getting the speed from our bananas, but it is damn near close to doing it. Now we'll roll once more. Now we could take Goobert here for Poison Goobert, but I don't think so. I think we just move on. Get our scaling damage, probably go Alchemist here. Yeah, I think we go Alchemist here because that is some mana, or we could go Mr. Struggles. And look to scale up mana, potentially. Do we take another banana? I think I'll settle for a fanny pack here though. Move everything over slightly. Increase the speed here. Increase that speed. Do we take a second banana? I'll actually hold on to it for now since it's on sale. Let's roll. Actually, do we go Serpent Staff here? It is kind of on sale for 4. Yeah, and I'll take these gloves then as well. Kind of nuts, actually. I'm going Serpent Staff here. We'll see, can we make it work? Now, we are going to begin Thorn Whip plus Poker with 700 stones. And a stone badge for all that armor. Can we actually outpace him here? Yeah. Amazing here. So we got our Serpent Staff. If we're going Cauldron here, actually, we do want to take a health pot for our mana potion. Yeah, I think we do. I think we take a potion belt then as well. So we actually get a buff. Like this, we're going to be taking this to increase the speed of our Serpent Staff as well as our blueberries here. And with that, let's just continue on. Now we could have took the Berserker's Emblem. So we do have that Battle Rage to allow us to survive, so we can actually use our Serpent Staff here. Especially going up again Hammer Dagger Bills. We'll see. Yeah, they smash us here. Yeah, we probably should have took that. Yeah, we probably should have took that to prevent the Hammer Dagger Bills from taking us out. Now, should we go Cauldron or should we go Mr. Struggles here? Because Mr. Struggles, we could amplify our mana pretty fast. We do have the deck of cards. Now we could take the Alchemist here to actually get strong mana potions, which gives 9 mana, which is kind of awesome, especially with 20 HP. So I think we're going to go Alchemist here. With that being said, I do want to take this. I also want to take the Stone Skin Potion, so I might actually start selling this stuff off here. Sell our... yeah, even sell our Hungry Blade here. Which means I'm going to actually increase the speed of our Cauldron here. We're going to have a banana in like this. We're going to craft this up. Actually, we need this over here, so this crafts up. We're going to add this in. Now, I don't want to craft up Gloves of Power. I want to craft up a strong Stone Skin Potion. With that being said, we need to sell this card. We're going to be taking this armor. And we could go for Stone Armor. But I'm not exactly going to take it. Now, we could take Capture the Lince as well. Which I kind of lean towards here. Cauldron then, I'm going to add in our bananas like this so the Cauldron triggers faster and faster because we're going to need that mana. And yeah, we could have this so we could have burst of mana from the very beginning, allowing us to start scaling up immediately. I also want this fanny back. Let's continue on. Now, we do have that damage mitigation from the very beginning. We do have tons of armor. We do have 4 mana from the very beginning. So our Serpent Staff should go Turbo Nut. Now, we do also want to go Moon Shield into Moon Armor. Get all the magical items. So our Serpent Staff can just carry us to victory. However, this is looking pretty scary, but they have ran out of... yeah. We just had to wait for them to run out of Battle Rage. Kind of awesome. We could also go Dead Sigh into Serpent Staff, which is also crazy. But I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and just increase the speed of our Serpent Staff as much as we can. Let's add this back in. Let's add in a banana. We don't exactly need the banana anymore. Let's roll. Also, Pestilence Flask I will be taking here. Now we'll be adding this in here as well. Craft it up. Move this here so our bananas or our blueberries can fit in like this. I'm going to switch this way. We're actually getting the most amount of value that we can. Okay, so we don't exactly need this banana anymore, so I'm going to sell it. I definitely want this to craft up into a strong Pestilence Flask, or do we? Do we actually even want that? I don't think we even want that. I think we just roll on. Okay, I definitely will take this though. Yeah, and with that, we'll put this back. We'll not craft this up. Yeah, much, much better. Want to increase the speed of our Serpent Staff as much as possible while also increasing our Cauldron to go Turbo Nuts as well. Because it's going to give us more healing, it's going to give us more fire, it's going to give us more mana. So we'll see. Because we have scaling damage, then our poison goes exponential. Yeah, actually, really, really awesome here. With that being said, I'm going to take another Capture the Lince. Let's take a Stamina Sack then. And that's all we can do for this round. We could actually take a Ruby Egg here. That would give us more heats and also reflex too. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. We probably should have kept our deck of cards here to actually get an Ice Dragon or a Ruby Chonk. Right now we have 20 mana. Kind of crazy. Cauldron is at 1.3 seconds. Our Serpent Staff is at 1.1. And as soon as I was looking at that, we bursted down this bow build. Kind of amazing. Now we could take a Fanfare for Empower and Mana, but I'm not going to be taking it. I'm going to be rolling. Maybe go for a Vampiric Armor. Vampiric Armor is awesome with Moonshield here. I also want this Holy Armor. And I also want this Corrupted Crystal. So yeah, let's continue on. We have a lot of high value items that we want. So we'll see, can we get there? We spent a lot of gold getting a Ruby Egg here, which is not going to give us any value really, except for 2 each, reflecting 2 debuffs. But as of right now, this Serpent Staff is just going turbo nuts. It's actually really, really good right now. So, we're going to be taking this Fanny Pack. We're going to be increasing the speed again. We can add this in, and we're going to be crafting up this Bloody Amulet. With that being said, we're going to add in a Ruby Egg over this position. Add this in here, move this out so we can have our banana back in. Like this. And yeah, let's continue on. We'll be crafting up that Vampiric Armor, which is going to be lots of armor, but we have no Vampirism. Vampirism doesn't do anything for us because Serpent Staff is a ranged weapon. Also, when a Ruby Egg hatches, it's also going to be a ranged weapon. As of right now, just crazy amounts of poison. Yeah. We survived with 4 lives left. Let's go ahead and see, can the Serpent Staff carry into the late game? Also, Shield of Valor. Hell yeah, I actually don't even want the Ruby Alp anymore. Because I want the Shield of Valor. I also want this for even more armor. Also a Demonic Flask here. Could be kind of nice. Are we willing to spend 7 gold on it? No. I'm going to roll again. There is a Mana Orb. Awesome. I'm going to be taking this Stamina Sack for now though. We're going to have this in here. We're going to move our cap down here. We're going to have in our Ruby Wap here. Problem is, we can't exactly fit our helmet in. Now, do we actually craft up a Cap Discomfort, or do we keep this in for that armor stacking? Because this is exponential. This should be exponential with that then as well. And I think we move on like this for now. Actually, makes sense to actually have that there so we get a big burst of armor. And yeah, once we get a Moonshield, we should have basically infinite mana. We already have basically infinite mana as we scale up. Do we run through mana too quickly here? It's actually looking... Yeah, we do run through mana very quickly here. We got it back. Scaling is not super... And we got smashed by that Pyromancer. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go and take our Mana Orb. I'm going to roll. I still have this locked in. I'm taking Blueberries. Now, do we actually want Stone Skin Potion? I don't think we do. Another Mana Orb. Hell yeah. We'll be taking it. I'll actually replace this 1 Blueberries. So we can fit this in here. Actually, maybe we want that there. That is a super high value Mana Orb. We can't exactly fit this in as of right now, and we're still waiting on this Holy Armor. Do we actually want it? I don't think we can actually take it right now. I think with this setup, we either sell our Vampiric Armor and take the Holy Armor, or we just settle for this. Right now, we should have tons of mana. With 2 Mana Orbs. Yeah, we should have more consistent scaling. However, it's looking pretty rough again, this Berserker. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, just that little bit too rough. We got our Moonshield. I'm going to roll it now. I'm going to move this down here. I'm actually going to take a Corrupted Crystal. I'm going to take a second Potion Pulse. Going to be adding in our cap. I also want to get this Health Pot here. This Health Pot, I'm actually going to move over. Do we craft up another Mana Potion? Potentially? Yeah, but for right now, we'll keep it this way. And we should be getting tons of armor with these Corrupted Crystals. Kind of crazy amounts. We got a big mana buff actually. Maybe don't exactly want another Mana Orb in, because we're using our mana for buffs here, rather than actually scaling damage. Right now our accuracy is decreasing and we've only 10% crit chance. Which the problem is, we don't scale damage if we don't hit. Fatigue is set in. They have inflicted so much blind on us. They have so much more HP that they actually could win out here. Because of the fatigue and they have so much healing. Yeah. Unfortunately, That was just way too much. 40 blind. They had 40 blind, but our Serpent Staff is doing 101 damage. Kinda nuts. We could take a Peasant's Flask to craft up into stronger Peasant's Flask. We could also take a Divine Potion. Maybe do want that Divine Potion. I'm going to add this in. I have our potions over here. I'm going to roll now. Let's add back in our cap. Discomforts. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this. Actually take another Stone Skin Potion. Yeah, there's going to be tons more armor. Now, do we sell our mana orb? Because we're going to be getting a buff rather than just stacking up mana. And right now, we just want to stack up as much mana as possible. And I think this might actually be getting in the way. Or am I crazy? Yeah. I'm going to sell the mana orb here. I'm going to roll. And I think we just save our gold and continue on. We have 3 rounds to go. Can we make it there? We're going to begin Nocturnal Locklifter. Light Goobert. So that Divine Potion is going to be pretty handy here. It's going to remove those. That blind. Yeah, straight up. We're stacking up crazy amounts of poison. 90 poison. Still going. 124 poison. Yeah, that poison is exponential. 162 poison, by the way. Getting rid of that mana orb probably was the right call here. Because we use up quite a bit of mana. We got a strong Stone Skin Potion. We're going to be moving over here. We're going to be crafting up this Divine Potion, which is going to be amazing. We're going to be taking our Stamina Sack. Let's take our Potion Bolt then as well, and let's roll. And we could go for a Demonic Flask here. For that little bit of extra damage, we could also take a Leather Armor, which would actually be kind of nice here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set up to be more like this. And I'm going to take this Leather Armor for even more armor here. Now, we do need to fit in our banana. Well, at least one banana. We can add in our banana like this, and we can add in our helmets. And yeah, that should be crazy amounts of armor as we do our damage with our Serpent Staff. And with that, with 2 gold left, I'm going to roll. We could take another mana orb. We could also take another Stone Skin Potion. Which I think we do here. We do take. Now we could craft up a Stone Armor here. That's something we want to do. It is the final round to craft, so if we do want to do that, you'd have to take it right now. I think we take the leather bag then as well. So yeah, I'm going to be taking both these here. Let's continue on. We should have crazy amounts of armor right now. 287. I've seen way higher. But with the vampiric armor here, should be scaling armor. All the same, our opponent is doing massive damage to us. We've inflicted crazy amounts of poison. Are we going to be able to out-poison him? Actually, yeah. Let's have a quick DPS check here. Right now, 46 DPS. But the Ruby Elf is doing a big total of 6. They're using Mana Thirst and Magic Staff. With an Acorn Collar, they're doing Presence. With the Piercing Arrow, which is actually kind of nuts as well. We got a Strong Divine Potion, which is going to be actually awesome. We're going to be taking this here. We're going to be fitting this in here. And now, how are we going to add in our Stone Skin Potion? Well, right now, we have it here. And we're going to be crafting up Stone Armor in the final round. Let's go ahead and roll. Do we take a Whetstone for the final round? Or do we take that Death Sigh for crazy amounts of exponential poison stacking? Well, honestly, if we took this, our stamina would be non-existent. And we wouldn't actually be able to hit as often with our Serpent Staff. Actually, the perfect item to finish it off here. That's going to be so much more armor. It's going to be turbo nuts. Also, I would have loved to get this last round to actually craft up that vampiric armor. Also, Ruby Elf hasn't been doing too much here. It has given us some heat, but also reflecting 2 debuffs. And yeah, this is going to be our final setup. 2 Cap Resilience to allow us for the first 3 cycles of the fight to start crazy scaling. Moon Shield to give us a big burst of mana, and also giving us a ton of armor. And yeah, we actually had to sell our Mana Orb. And we have 3 Corrupted Crystals to get a bunch of armor. Also these blueberries to give some mana. We'll see though. Burning Banner to finish it off. They're going to be stealing our buffs. If they steal our mana, it's going to be a huge issue. Also, we have crazy amounts of armor right now. We're stacking up that poison. They're doing a massive damage to us. But their spike's going to be doing very little because we have a ranged weapon. And yeah, Serpent Staff. Yeah. Serpent Staff is actually really awesome. And we actually managed to stack up 101 poison with 49 DPS, which is straight nuts. Overall, our Serpent Staff did 27 DPS, with our Poison doing 23 DPS and our Ruby Help doing a massive 4.3 DPS. Our Cauldron healed for 104. Our Serpent Staff was using about 3.5 mana per second. Which means with our Moon Shield, with our Cauldron, we should have had barely enough mana to cover it. But with the Blueberry's help, towards the end, kind of awesome here. But anyways, Serpent Staff awesome. We managed to make it work. We survived with 2 lives left. Let's go ahead and see how much rank points we got. Plus 11. Ranked us up quite a bit. Really, really awesome. And we got to use the Serpent Staff, which is super fun. And we had good old Ruby Whelp trying their best to help us out. But anyways, going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep a look out for the next one. See you next time.